The term for divorce was derived from the Latin divortium, defined as separation, and the two words di apart and vertere, to turn different ways. Divorce is defined as the separation of both partners through early judicial declaration, any formal separation by customs or total disunion of couples. One of the earlier recorded laws of divorce can be traced back to the age of Babylonia in 1760 BC. However, divorce is deemed controversial by the church due to Christians' belief that it annuls the power of God for the union of couples, which was banned during the Roman period, with noblemen using annulment as a loophole that the lower classes couldn't use. At present, only the Vatican City and the Philippines still outlaw divorce in the entire world. Some city-states in the Vatican actually treat such laws as an ideological gesture, while those who are Muslim in the Philippines are the only ones who can divorce according to Sharia law, but to others, they cannot. Divorce is actually something good and necessary for a country and its people. I will prove this through the means of double effect ethics, where I will define an aspect of divorce through the three set of rules to see if it is morally justifiable. These two rules are if the bad effect was intended, the good effect was not caused by the bad effect, and if the good effect outweighs the bad effect. Let's begin. Claim 1 is that the bad effect of the couple no longer seeing eye to eye is not intended for the good effect of their separation. The bad effect of the couple not seeing eye to eye can be attributed to the many problems a married couple will have, either through marital disputes, incompatibility, and even abuse. Thus, the bad effect is not the cause of the good effect. The good effect of finding a loving relationship outweighs the bad effect of the continuing to work on their previous relationship. The good effect of living a better life is not attributed to the separation but to the act of finding that life. Counterclaim to this claim, number 1, is the bad effect of becoming single and finding a different love was intended and the cause for the good effect of separating from the other. If financial problems such as dividing of ownership, legal fees, and such are intended and also the cause for the good effect of no longer staying together. My reply to this is that the loneliness from breaking that relationship and the feelings of such is better for everyone to leave that relationship instead of staying in a relationship that abuses and shows no respect of or love. Claim number 2. A child's well-being can improve. The bad effect of the child's feeling of guilt, doubt, and instability was not intended for the couple to provide a better environment for the kid, as both parents love their children and want what's best for the child. As this bad effect does not lead to or create the effect of a happier relationship for each of the couple and for the situation they have, as the child may see their parents' marital disputes more and more, while also seeing the difficulties one or both of them are facing, can give the child a hard childhood. Counterclaim to this is number 2. A child will experience a sense of instability, loss, and fear. This bad effect, however, can emotionally scar the child, as this will affect their state as they develop more adolescent problems and suffer from depressive moods. This can alter their behaviors to commit more juvenile acts such as disruptive behaviors and substance abuse, as stated by Onofrio and Emery 2019. And in comparison with the good effect of the marriage of giving the child a better environment to grow in may seem lesser because of it. My counterclaim to this, or my reply to this counterclaim, every child that experiences divorce with their parents will experience the bad effects. Their behaviors may be disrupted by it, but it can be avoided, as there are therapies, help, and many more that can help the child through this conundrum. In comparison, a child experiences a toxic environment that will ultimately lead to similar experiences. This is why being prepared for the act of divorce is necessary, as well as the divorce overall. My claim number 3. The bad effect of the couple breaking the vows and destroying the sanctity of their marriage is not the cause of the good effect of having a better love life. The act of having a better love life comes from both in the relationship and not one. The good effect of living with someone that truly makes you happy outweighs the breaking of vows with the other partner. Counterclaim, marriage won't mean anything. As claimed by religious people, it is in the intended effect of breaking vows and the sanctity of marriage for the good effect of separating from one another, and it also the cause for it, as marriage does not permit the couple to see others. The bad effect of choosing to give up on the relationship is intended for the good effect of separation. Our reply to this counterclaim is that the sanctity or importance of their vows in their marriage is not essential compared to each of their happiness. The love between the couple should be what is necessary for the relationship and not the relationship itself, not to give more importance than the rules that were set by man. At the end of the day, it is up to the people and not us to find their own ways of happiness. In conclusion, divorce should be legalized in the Philippines based on the double effect rules that state that it is in fact morally justifiable. as the bad effects of divorce were not intended of the good effects it may bring. It did not intend to stop partners from loving each other. It did not intend to hurt the child. It also did not intend for others to impulsively abuse it. The bad effects do not cause the good effects. As people separated do not give the people a better life or partner, but them finding it, and even finding a better relationship. The sadness of the child about the divorce did not create a good effect on him, having a better home. Lastly, the good effects does outweigh the bad effects as the breaking of vows is less important than staying in a loveless marriage or an abusive one. It is preventable for the child to experience the long term effects of divorce compared to the effects of leaving in a toxic environment. And lastly, the idea of loving someone who truly respects you is better than leaving a relationship didn't provide any of it.